When you open up chapter 6, you're stepping into the moment where the world reaches its breaking point. By the time you hit verse 1, the human population is increasing, people are multiplying, families are expanding, the earth is filling up, but the heart of humanity is collapsing from the inside. The chapter starts with a strange line. The sons of God saw the daughters of men. Regardless of where you stand on who the sons of God were, the point is simple. Boundaries were crossed, corruption spread, humanity mixed what God never intended to mix. Then God speaks something heavy. God says, "My heart will not strive with man forever, for he is flesh, and his days shall be 120 years." That wasn't God giving up. That was God setting a boundary. It was God announcing a countdown. Humanity had 120 years left before judgment, not because God was tired, because God was holy. From there, the chapter pivots. The thoughts of humanity were evil continually, not sometimes, not every now and then, continually, constantly, without pause. And then you hit one of the most haunting lines in the Bible. The Lord regretted that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him to his heart. This isn't God being surprised. This is God being heartbroken. Creation was supposed to reflect his image. Now it reflects rebellion. Verses 11 and 12 says the earth became corrupt, filled with violence, twisted beyond recognition. It wasn't just individuals sinning. The entire world system went rotten. From culture to relationship to leadership to spiritual lines, everything collapsed. And then God speaks in verse 13, "The end of all flesh has come before me." Translation: what humanity is becoming cannot continue. Judgment is coming. But right before that, verse 8 makes the shift. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. One man who still walked with God in a world that drowned itself in sin. One man who didn't follow the culture. One man who didn't lose his identity. One man who lived differently when everyone else lived recklessly. Part 1 ends right here. Humanity is corrupt. The earth is violent. Judgment is announced. And God turns his eyes towards Noah.